we're so grateful to have you guys here today. Looking forward to basically making you leaders in the space of online reviews for real estate. So over the next 45 minutes, our webinar will cover everything about online reviews and how you can leverage RankMyAgent into your business, helping you gain more business out of using reviews to build trust for yourself. So please make sure your mics are muted. And if you have any questions, use the Q&A, the chat box for the questions. And, even at the end of the webinar, we will open up and you're welcome to certainly ask your questions at the end of the webinar. So the webinar today is about 45 minutes in length, followed by that Q&A. We're going to start off with the very fundamentals, right from the ground up, why online reviews matter, what is RankMyAgent, platform updates, including how to order your certificates, RankMyAgent benefits, getting started with RankMyAgent, so setting up the profile, requesting reviews, tracking review requests, how to add review templates to your reviews, and how to optimize for teams and, be it large teams or smaller teams, how you can get RankMyAgent set up for those needs. Then we're going to talk more about generating business with online reviews because, we know that online reviews can work very nicely because people that read these reviews are already confirmed or already feel that they want to work with you. So we're going to be talking about geo-farming to allow for your reviews to display in many different areas, displaying reviews on REALTOR.ca. So we'll show you how you do that integration. Talk about getting these reviews from RankMyAgent on your own website or on your office websites. Cross-platform posting of reviews from, other sites. So say, you want to take the RankMyAgent review and you want to get it onto Google, LinkedIn. So we'll talk about that process. How to add photographs to your reviews and respond to those reviews to help create that organic appeal. How you can further really take your review and share it on Instagram, because we have these downloadable graphics of reviews of each and every review that can easily be shared. And then talking about your brand and fitting the review content that you get, the reviews into your own brand personalization. And then I want to leave you with a case study, with a few case studies and real life examples, hopefully to inspire you on how you can leverage online reviews. Our RankMyAgent Awards are actually just, getting into the last quarter now. So the deadline is December 31st, and we look at reviews that have been submitted within that period. So this is a great time for you to, catch up on those reviews and make sure you qualify for the next year awards. And then we'll leave you with how to be the key strategies on how to be that online expert. When we founded RankMyAgent in 2014, no trustworthy site existed where people could go online to find more about real estate agents they were considering to work with. We saw that there was a lot of slander, there was a lot of noise. And that's where, I really felt something had to be done. And that's where I founded RankMyAgent with our team. We went out with about 500 agents to over getting close to 20,000 agents across the country. So that's, the background of why, RankMyAgent is here today. And I come from a technology background and also a real estate background. So that certainly has been very useful as I have been able to understand the needs from both perspectives. So I'm going to pass it to Gianna, who is our amazing account manager, to tell you more about herself.
Thanks, Riti. Hi, everyone. I'm Gianna, one of the account managers on RankMyAgent. I assist clients with their questions and doubts and help new clients onboard our platform. I have an economics, business analytics, intelligence, and project management background, and I reside in Calgary. Nice to meet you all today.
Thank you so much, Gianna. So, let's look at some stats here. Reviews certainly are mainstream. And we don't make any decisions without reading online reviews. In fact, 98% of consumers read online reviews when researching local businesses, be it restaurants, professionals to work with, be it doctors, lawyers, or now real estate advisors. So, it really made sense that, we have a site, a trusted source where, reviews could be found, as this is where everything has been heading. Review authenticity is very important. 62% of consumers won't use a business that censors their online reviews. And when you look at how important online reviews are within real estate, well, about 91% of people will tell you that they are looking at online reviews, be it to reconfirm what they have already heard about you. So they may have heard from a neighbor, but they will go on to Google and they will type in your name and maybe the word reviews to see what comes up. So be it through that reconfirmation or be it through maybe they've seen some ads somewhere and now they're trying to go on Google to make sense of that. So certainly reviews are super, super important. When we look at the most important factors when choosing a real estate advisor, well, people look at is the professional honest and trustworthy? What is that agent's experience and what is that agent's reputation? And all these factors are found through verified reviews. In fact, when we built RankMyAgent, we looked at these data points and then we engineered the survey to make sure that it considers all these factors that the public is actually desiring to know. Looking at agent quality skills, again, not surprising, honesty, integrity, knowledge of the purchase process, and how responsive you are. So what is RankMyAgent? RankMyAgent is the leading platform that connects real estate professionals and brokerages to the public. We do that based on verifiable reviews, and we help you, generate more business that way. Reviews are based on verifiable deals and based on firm closed transactions. We also do have open access to APIs that allow reviews to be displayed on office sites and brand websites. And we have done many collaborations in the past, and we're always looking to do more collaborations. But we do certainly have, we're very tech friendly and very tech forward in that way. So now some advantages of using RankMyAgent, well, you get recognized, your reviews do go on REALTOR.ca. It's a very simple integration that allows all these reviews that are live on a RankMyAgent to also show on your active listings and also on your profile. You can also distribute these reviews everywhere. And certainly those awards to win are also very good marketing and very good way to really showcase your excellence to the public. Now reviews also have a lot of SEO power, so certainly they help you rank higher. And when you rank higher, it leads to new business, and that certainly gets you noticed on searches. Speaking of getting noticed on searches, I did a quick search here. I asked Google, who are the top real estate agents in Canada? What was interesting was that our annual award list got pulled out here. And you'll see these are results based on that award list. Then I did a quick search, best realtors in Toronto, and Google gives review sites such as ours a lot of love because there's a lot of reviews, a lot of volume of reviews, and because of that, you'll see organically our listing is showing right here on page 1, and clicking on that will get you to the Toronto listing for who are the agents within the Toronto page. In this example, I did a quick search for Kelowna, and what came up was the Stone Sisters. And what you'll see is a lot of AI is also taking databases and data points that are already readily available on the internet, and then showcasing the results. As you can see, the RankMyAgent results are showing here. Reviews also, lead to more business. And it's all because of trust. I mean, I think that is the cornerstone of everything, building trust with the client. And we can see that these agents have been quite successful doing that. Scarlett Barber converted 15 leads that were converted into closed deals. Andrew Beveridge, 6 property sales and 165K in commissions. So certainly, I think that putting the efforts in, getting your system organized so you're requesting reviews is a great way for you to build more business. And it certainly makes it very easy to keep that pipeline running. I love how agents also take these reviews and they put them into their listing presentations, as Dave Alfasi has done here. And what he does is he encourages the clients to go to the third-party site to learn more about him. For me, like, I always consider reviews to be like a resume of your experience, and they speak about how that whole experience was. And I think that if you look at it that way, it's very important to, collect reviews all the time. Jeff Bezos does really say this very well. Your brand is what other people say about you when you're not in the room. And reviews are the same way, because they're written after the thought and after that experience. And this is how word of mouth these days is basically going online. And this is how people are learning about you. So now, online reviews are certainly like a puzzle. They connect the online, something that is online. So it's an online review, but at the same time, you can take it offline and tie it in with your brand. You can see that Simon Hunt, based out of Calgary, does that quite well with his sold signs. You will see a rider with learn more about me on RankMyAgent. Because that's where the trusted reviews are, and that's where the trust is going to be built. So when neighbors are walking by, they would see the sign, they would be curious. And certainly I find that the online and offline world is connecting this way. Tim also does this really well. So that's an example here of the soul sign and read my reviews. But we've also seen agents share testimonials, like be it testimonial Tuesdays, but they'll tie in pieces together and make sure they add their RankMyAgent reviews onto Instagram that way. And reviews certainly help you share your authentic stories with others. This is better than any dollars you could spend on advertising and marketing materials, because online reviews have this longevity, they have this third-party validation, and they have detailed information helping others make informed decisions. The story shared here is basically a story by Jessica Stoner's client, Trevor. So Jessica is based out of Canmore, and Jessica helped find a pre-construction condo when he thought it was impossible. She made it possible and stayed with them right until possession. They got a better view, they got a good price. And I love how he writes, good realtors do what she does. Not many tell their clients, no, this isn't where it needs to be, or maybe avoid X development for Y reasons. Clearly, it's very evident that Jessica was looking after Trevor's best interests. And, the rich, powerful story here basically makes us really believe in knowing that Jessica will be, supporting us and will be, definitely looking after our needs. So certainly you can see that these are the types of stories, these are the types of experiences that really great agents should have and should help, build more business for you. So these are like the brand stories that I'm talking about. And, this is one example on the platform, but there are like hundreds, if not thousands, of these examples of agents and these stories, very heart-touching stories at times, because we know that how challenging it is to go through that experience, to finally find that house and that big milestone when it's reached. It's an emotional journey and one of the biggest decisions anyone would make in their life. So, with reviews, they also help you rank higher. So here are some more examples. So if you look at the Move team, you'll see these orange stars appearing. These are called rich snippets. And as soon as you start collecting your first review, your second review, you're going to see that this is going to be coming up. And then on the middle here is called a knowledge box, a Google knowledge box. Organically over time, you're going to see that reviews from the web start to show, and you will start seeing RankMyAgent reviews. Once you do have quite a few of them, you will see this. But this is really handy because, when you're on your mobile device, when someone's on their mobile and they look at your Google profile, if you have those RankMyAgent reviews, you're going to see something called reviews from the web, and then this will go into your verified review source. And then, just another thing here about the power of AI and how AI is being used. Did a quick question to Google, and once again, it's taking databases such as ours and pulling out those results. So, I always want to encourage you to collect that authentic feedback. Collect it each and every time you are doing a deal, because that's how we only get better. So I really encourage you on each and every deal that you firm up, request that review right away. Now we are well represented across all brands, so I certainly would want to highlight that. Now let's get into the platform itself. We have had some recent updates, and actually there are more updates coming this year that we're kind of working away in the background. So you're going to see some amazing updates over the next little while. But for now, search is simpler and faster, dedicated landing pages for different offerings, be it individuals, teams, or offices. You can fast track sending review requests by doing a bulk import of your contacts. And finding this is much easier now. It's much faster for you to do all these things. And the search actually changed a bit. We did add a feature with license since, so that make sure in your profiles you do put in the year. And this actually kind of fits in also with our awards as well, because we are introducing a new category in the awards, which is like a new agent, recent agent. So there's a new category on that. So make sure you have this license since feature filled out, especially if you're new to the business, and that would be very useful to qualify. You can also, if you've won an award over the last year, you can also order your award certificates. So head over to RankMyAgent marketing tools, and then you can go ahead and order that certificate. If you'll see that area is populated if you do have an award certificate available. So let's now do a deep dive, get into RankMyAgent. And what we're going to do, first of all, is log into the system. If you need access to RankMyAgent and you don't have it, or you have misplaced your username or password, please send us an email, support@rankmyagent.com, and we can get you that information. Generally, your username is your email address. And once you're logged in, head over to My Account, Edit Profile. So that is the area where you get started. You would build your profile on RankMyAgent, and that's what would be publicly visible to potential clients that are learning more about you. So start off with your office, a featured review for you. There's a drop down and you can select which one, the position that you have, license since, license number, your unique selling proposition of why someone would want to work with you, contact details, designations that you have. So just by clicking on these areas, you'll see that they'll highlight and you can pick each one. Locations is a super awesome feature that basically allows you to geo-farm different areas that you are active in. And then you certainly want to, as a premium agent, you're allowed up to 10 different locations. So you certainly want to do that, so you can drill as down as a neighborhood. So, in my eyes, like I see it as, there's certain neighborhoods that you really farm, and you do that because, you have advertising, you have other materials there. So you certainly want to use those neighborhoods as well. You want to optimize your profile to make sure that those 10 areas are covered. Languages that you're comfortable with, any awards that you've won. So you can go ahead and upload awards. If it's a Rank My Agent award, it's automatically added for you. But otherwise, you would upload the photograph of that award and write a short description and save. Web and social is basically your accounts, and it's a premium feature. And then Amplify reviews, I'll get more into, but that's more about the cross-platform posting reviews. Some basic account settings, and make sure you click that update button when you're all done. Requesting reviews is super, super simple. All you have to do is hit the request review button, and this page will come up. Put the email address of the client you just firmed up that deal with, pick a template. There is one built-in template, but we'll tell you more about other templates that you could add. And then there's an email ready for you, and you would click send. This is where you could customize the email. And then you could even save it as a template for future use. So right now we're just putting in the subject, we're sending a copy to ourselves, and then it gets sent off. And then it can be tracked by heading over to My Account Review Stats, and you can see the email that was sent out. It's branded with your details. Another way to do this is by adding the contact. So adding a contact instead of just putting in the email address of the client. I actually prefer that way, because if you have to reach out to this person again, you already would have that contact in your list on Rank My Agent, and it's really easy to send that reminder request. Another thing with adding that contact is that it expedites your client in writing the review, because some of those areas are pre-filled for them. So now that you've sent out the request, as I had mentioned, you can track these requests, and this is very, very, very easy to do. What you typically want to do is, first of all, let your client know that you will be sending out a review request, and this really means a lot to your business, and you really hope that they can do this for you. So then you would go ahead, go into Rank My Agent, send out the request. And then about 24 hours later, go into review stats and check the status. Was that email viewed? Did the survey get started? So that means that they clicked on the email saying start the survey, and did it get completed? If you see that the survey got started, but the survey did not get completed, that means that, hey, they looked at the survey, but maybe they didn't have time at that point, or they wanted to be on a desktop when they wrote that thoughtful review. So maybe they need a little nudge. So I would recommend sending them a quick text and just saying, hey, did you get this survey? I really hope you can do this for me, because I think that really just helps with the whole process. Sometimes, we all have good intentions, but life gets busy. So, that would be my recommendation for you. And one thing I want to talk about is the contact list again. Under My Account contacts, you can add contacts. You can even upload your contacts from another CRM onto Rank My Agent. Now, this is really, really important, because it's going to help your client expedite some steps, as I had mentioned. So these areas would be pre-filled. You can also add a variety of templates to Rank My Agent. We have this ultimate bundle of review templates, which are super awesome. And basically, they have every single type of scenario that you could have, be it you recently sold, be it you recently helped someone buy or rent, or you're moving reviews from another platform to Rank My Agent, and you want these clients to help you with that. But basically, we have these different templates that can be added very easily to Rank My Agent under My Account Review template. We also do have a variety of accounts, as I had mentioned earlier. So we have a Team Plus account, which is suitable for larger teams, and pretty much every team member collects their own reviews, but you're also under the umbrella of a big team account, and admins can request reviews on behalf of team members. Every team member gets their own individual premium account. So it's a pretty neat tool for teams that also, want to build that brand together. Another option is a team account, which is for agents that do everything together and they want one shareable account. And so that you would use the same logins and passwords and you would still have access to those Realtor.ca integrations with that. So now, let's talk a little bit about the review process and the survey. I'm going to pass it to Gianna to tell you more about what that process looks like.
Thanks, Preeti. Yeah, now we'll talk about understanding your client's journey and the process they go through whenever they leave a review for you. So first, the agent triggers the review process by sending a review request through the blue button that Preeti showed earlier. Or if you did not use that button in your account, the client can also look for your RankMyAgent profile online. Next, if you use the first option in step number 1, the client will receive a review request email from you and they would begin the survey by clicking the link in that email. The client then writes their review by accomplishing the survey form and submit it. And later in the next slide, we will shortly go through the survey form also. But after they submit the form, there will be a prompt asking them to verify their email address through an email they receive from us. So this is just to verify it's a human who wrote the review for you and that a valid email address was used. On the right-hand side of the screen is a preview of what the email will look like in their inbox. Once they click on that verification link, they will be greeted with a message that they have reviewed or submitted their review for you and verified it. Also, if you have a cross platform integration, such as to Google or LinkedIn, this is also where they will have the chance to transfer their reviews onto Google or LinkedIn or even other platforms. But Riti will discuss this more later. And lastly, the last step is that they do get notified when their Rank My Agent review goes live or if you have responded to their review. Now, the next slide shows us a preview of what the survey looks like and how your clients fill it out. It is a standard questionnaire with a 5-star quick rate, wherein the star criteria that reviewers have to fill out were all based on the factors that clients look for from a real estate professional. The survey is also available in mobile in case they're outside or on the go. But it's important to note that reviews must pass our guidelines in order to be published. If not, they will go into our moderation or it's not going to be published. The form also has a section where clients will be asked for the complete transaction address, but this is only for verification purposes and is never published. Now, on the left-hand side of the screen, if you have used our built-in review request system in your account and also added your reviewer as a contact, your reviewer's information will be pre-filled, as Riti has talked about earlier. But clients are still able to change these pre-filled details if they prefer. So that will be the first name, last name, and the email address. And also, we want to take note that we also have a paper copy of the survey. So for clients who cannot complete the survey online, you could request this form from us at support@rankmyagent.com. So we could provide this form to you.
Thanks a lot, Gianna. Thank you. So now, let's move forward and talk about optimizing your account. We're going to be talking about geo-farming, the integration we have with Realtor.ca, displaying reviews on your own websites, and then the cross-platform posting. You can optimize your reviews in a couple of ways. The first way is under My Account Edit Profile, where you can add up to 10 different locations in a premium plan. In a basic plan, it's one location. And then there's also an opportunity once a review is live on Rank My Agent. So if you head over to My Account, head over to Reviews, in the bottom of this area, you're going to see these are your live reviews and you can add a location. So I certainly encourage you to add in that country, province, city, and make sure you, even as far as, drill down as the neighborhood if you would like. Some of these areas are actually coming in through automatically at this point as well. So you'll see that they are filled in. But if you're finding that the neighborhood was missing, you can certainly go ahead and get that added in. So now, that's the second way to geo-farm. And I encourage you to go to any past reviews that you have that maybe need this information. Make sure that you do add that. The Realtor.ca integration is a one-time setup. It's super, super easy to do. All you have to do is head over to member.realtor.ca. So once you're logged in, pretty much what you do is you find your profile thumbnail, and then there's a drop down, and then you just add in your RankMyAgent ID into this area. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. Happy to help you with that. I really do like this integration for a couple of reasons. Number one, Realtor.ca is the busiest site, is the one that gets the most traffic in Canada if you are a Canadian agent, and you certainly do want to do this integration. Pretty much on the mobile, you'll see that if you have RankMyAgent reviews, they'll start to display. So these are live reviews, these are verified reviews, even on your profile. What I also like is the active listings, because when you go to that open house and you have this open house going on, and then all of a sudden next to your photograph, it shows the RankMyAgent rating and the number of reviews. It makes people, believe in you. It builds that trust and it builds that conversation, because, I feel like I am talking to someone who has that experience and someone who is trustworthy, especially when you are new and just meeting the agent for the first time. So I certainly encourage you to do this integration. It's very useful. So, this was basically the setup that I was talking about, and it is on the FAQ, but all you have to do is log into member.realtor.ca. You'll see that there's a drop down where it says Hi Riti, and then click My Realtor Profile. And then there's an area called Realtor Ratings and Testimonials. So all you have to do is put in your unique ID from RankMyAgent, and that's available when you log into RankMyAgent in your dashboard on the left-hand side, right at the top. So you would paste that, and then you would save, and within 45 minutes, you will see that integration is working. Widgets are a really neat feature. So these are available under marketing tools in your dashboard area. And pretty much what you can do is take any reviews that are live on RankMyAgent, and get them on your own websites. To do this, all you do is you copy the code. So there's a simple widget, which is a narrow widget, or there's a wide widget, which takes more space, such as what Scarlett has here. And you can choose the widgets or the buttons that you would like. And so these have to be pasted onto the HTML source code. If you are not so tech savvy, please send it to your developer, and you can certainly CC us on that email, so support@rankmyagent.com, and we could also help them out. We are certainly seeing a lot of agents making great use of the widgets, because it's a great way to have updated reviews on your site. Otherwise, there are these static reviews that could be so old, and also these are third parties, so it definitely helps build that trust. Another neat feature we have is we allow you to connect Google reviews to RankMyAgent. The Google reviews do sit in their own area. So you'll in a profile, you will see them at the bottom of the profile. So they're Google reviews, and the last 5 display, but there is a link that allows a user to maybe click onto the Google reviews and learn more. Google reviews don't account for RankMyAgent reviews, so they do not impact our rating or overall, the awards or anything. But it's a standalone item, but it really does give another perspective to a potential client. So, a pain point of agents has been always, how do I get this one review onto the other networks? And what we did here at RankMyAgent is to make it super, super simple. Pretty much after your client submits a review for you, they can easily copy it onto Google, onto LinkedIn, and other social media. And it's very easy. So pretty much, they would be clicking on that verification link here, and then a page comes up, and all of that review that they just wrote, they can just click copy and then choose where they want to submit. So we've made it super, super easy for them to do this for you. And for you to set this up, all you need to do is head over to that Amplify reviews area that I had talked about under my account. So once you do that integration, send us an email and we can test it out for you just to make sure that everything is right before you send it out to your clients. What happens is that, that's one opportunity right after they submit the review. But then after the review goes live, there's another opportunity that the client gets an email saying the review is live and can you help spread the word about your real estate professional? And that's one more opportunity for them to do this for you. And it only takes them about a minute or so to do it. It's very easy. You can even explain to them on the onset that after you submit your RankMyAgent review, you'll be prompted to put it on the other sites. It would mean a lot if you could, help us with this aspect. So I do want to remind everyone that this process, while we have automated it and made it very, very simple, it is a manual process for your client. They do need to be logged into Google or LinkedIn or there's other social medias if they are going to be able to leave it. And it is a premium feature. So now, let's talk about personalizing your reviews and building it according to your brand. I'm going to pass it to Gianna to talk more about this aspect.
So we acknowledge that every review is unique and there are a lot of things happening on the internet. And Rank My Agent has the tools to help you personalize your reviews and help your profile stand out and also your reviews stand out on the internet. So the first thing that we have is your ability to add photos to your reviews. It's great to add a human touch to the online reviews being posted on your profile. And this will also help your potential clients visualize how your previous transactions were like. So to do this, you have to go to your Rank My Agent account. Once you're in, you could see the My Account tab on the upper right-hand side of your screen. Click Reviews. Go to the live review you want to add a photo to. Click those three dots and click Manage Photo. There you will be able to browse the PNG or JPEG file you want to add. Click that check mark and click Save. Once you save that, it will beautifully appear with your review on your Rank My Agent profile. The next personalization item that we have is your ability to respond to reviews. So this is a great way to show extra appreciation for those who wrote you a positive review. And based on the statistics, when consumers look for businesses they want to deal with, it really affects their decision making when they see that business owners respond to reviews, whether they are positive or negative. So I hope this encourages you to add responses to your reviews if you haven't started yet. So to do this, log into your Rank My Agent account, click on My Account on the upper right-hand side of the screen. And once you do that, you will have an option to choose the Reviews tab. Let's just wait for it. Okay, My Account, click Reviews, go to the live review that you want to respond to, click that three dots and click respond to review, add in your response and click submit. So after you do that, it will appear underneath the live review that you have on your profile. And the next thing that we have is your ability to download graphics that you could easily share on your social media or listing presentations. So to download your review graphics, you can either do the similar process we showed you earlier, wherein you have to log into your account and click that reviews tab. There's another option. Whenever a review goes live, you will get an email about it with a link that lets you download your review. And this is great when you're on the go or using mobile or outside. So just click that link. It will download or your phone or your computer, and then you could directly upload it on your social media or add them on your listing presentations. So this is good because you don't have to edit them. They're easily compatible on social media, but these graphics you could also customize if you prefer, because we understand that you have a brand and there are ways to customize your photos for social media. We recommend using Canva, but there are other photo editors out there, but Canva is easy to use and quite intuitive. It can create beautiful graphics for socials, especially for stories, because you could add direct links to your reviews on your Rank My Agent. So once the public clicks that link, they will be directed to your Rank My Agent profile or your reviews. If you're interested to know more, feel free to contact us. We could give you tips on how to customize these reviews that you could post online. But these are just examples on the right-hand side of the screen of posts and social media stories being used to elevate agents' brands online. And these graphics could also be helpful tools to create regular touch points to your potential clients on your social media page. Using Canva in our downloadable graphics is also efficient. It speeds up the process in adding your presence on social media.
Thanks so much, Gianna. Thank you. And you know what? I think it's all about saving time. Like, how can we do things more efficiently? And certainly, with this whole downloadable graphic and being able to add it to a product such as Canva, you can easily cut down on that time and really be efficient on getting to the other areas of your business. What I really like about this whole process is that, you know, you may get a call that's today saying that there's a listing appointment happening this evening, and all of a sudden you're scrambling and you want to get everything together for your presentation. So when you're collecting these reviews, you're basically streamlining so that when these things happen, you can basically take the reviews that are kind of matching the scenario that you have the perspective scenario. So say it's a family and they're upsizing, so you can try to find those reviews within your own resume of reviews and then repurpose onto Canva and quickly create some beautiful graphics that you can take to that presentation. So certainly, it's about getting those systems ready, and this whole experience helps you do that. So now, let's get into what are those real life examples? How are agents winning with reviews? I want to encourage you, if you have Instagram, head over to Instagram, search the hashtag RankMyAgent. You're going to see so many examples of what agents are doing, and hopefully be inspired on, what can be done. Here are some examples that we found where agents were talking about the reviews that they have received and how they're performing. They had repurposed reviews for certain areas. So for Testimonial Tuesdays, they're sharing the recent review that they received on their own websites, even on their office websites. We're seeing, via the API that offices are sharing the reviews. And reviews certainly are the best compliments that any office could receive. And Remax River City certainly here has been talking about their agents and their reviews and celebrating success. And this was actually from a while back. So Instagram stories. So that's another way for you to share those reviews. In this example, Alex is sharing that he was an award winner and thanking their clients as well. You can also run ads with your reviews. And I think this is very effective because when someone is deciding that if they want to work with you, they will Google you, as I had mentioned. So what Thomas did here was he put an ad with the Rank My Agent because that's where his trusted reviews are. And, people will probably go to a third-party site before they go to your own site to learn more about you. So, that could be a promising idea. Another thing you could do is if you just sold in a neighborhood. So now you've sold in that neighborhood, you could get the organic photograph of the happy sellers. So we have here Greg and Steve from the Hamray team, and they have the happy sellers picture. They have the Rank My Agent review that they received, and you could run an ad with this. So all of a sudden, you could run an ad on that postal code or that zip code if you're in the US, and then certainly build some more traction for yourself that way. And here's another example of teams talking about reviews. The Google Knowledge Box we had touched on earlier, again, a very handy way to help build that traction. Reviews certainly do help you become a key person of influence. And we see this all the time where, the reviews are building trust, and then people actually are drawn to you. They want to work with you. A way to showcase that is through certificates that we have, through award badges, through your email signatures. And what we've seen is over the last little while, agents are really celebrating the successes that they've been having. And this is Tim Lind, based out of Calgary. So I was out in Calgary, and I was just skiing at COP and came across this sign. So we're seeing that agents are really starting to leverage the reviews and using that in their marketing pieces as well. There's a billboard from the tourist team, and then certificates as well. So if you have won a roster, you can certainly, take the badges under the marketing tools. You're going to see that a badge appears, and you can put it on your website as the Rose team here. You can also ask us for digital, high resolution copies for billboards, as Mark did here. I also do like this idea from the Hack and Co team where they created decals, and Anthony basically put this on his laptop, and that's I think brilliant, because when people are working with you, when they're writing offers, they're reminded who you are, and they do realize that, hey, you are going to ask them for that review as well. So I think that was a great idea. So now, if you're wondering, how do you qualify for our awards, which are called rosters? Basically, you would be collecting reviews for transactions that have happened between January to December of this year. So there is still time. We look at the quality, the rating, and the number of reviews for those transactions that occurred. And then we shortlist the agents for various types of awards. Be it the national awards, the city awards, or the team categories. And we're also adding that new category about agents new in the business and doing well or doing great with the customer experience. So, I want to leave you with what your online review strategy should be. Provide an awesome experience, and I'm sure you do that, and that's why you're here today. Communicate the significance of your reviews to potential clients, and you do that by integrating reviews into all aspects of your communication channels, be it your emails with the email signature, be it your newsletters. It would be very useful to tie in all of your marketing materials with that communication, and let your clients know when you reach that important milestone, you will be requesting that review, and it means a lot to your business. So send out those branded emails from unbiased review platforms. So send out those email requests as soon as you firm up the deal, because that's the optimal time to request a review on closing. Things get really busy, and people, while have good intentions, life gets busy. So certainly on firming up is the ideal time. Integrate reviews in all aspects of your business branding. So I had mentioned that earlier, so important on your website, anywhere that anyone would be looking. Respond to all your reviews, because that shows professionalism, and maximize reviews. And before you know it, you will go from your first review to your 100th review. Couple of steps now, just on closing. Set up your RankMyAgent account, or update your RankMyAgent account. If you haven't had a chance to do that yet, make sure you update the profile, add the license since date there as well. Display your reviews everywhere, share those graphics, make sure you're requesting reviews each and every time. And then make sure that you take a look at this, the rosters coming up, and make sure that you are catching up and just collecting those reviews, and order your certificates. So I just want to inspire you to be remarkable, and I think you really have it in you to really showcase those stories, and to really share more about who you are using the power of online reviews. Well, thank you so much, guys. Really do appreciate you joining us, and wishing you all a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Take care and stay healthy. We'll talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye.